Hey my lovelies, it's Shannon and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be testing Prettylittlething's makeup. Now I've seen this on their website for a long time now, but not gonna lie, clothes did take priority, but it's literally intriguing me so much and I really wanted to try it out. It took me so long to decide what to get because I really did want to buy quite a few of the bits separately. Like I really wanted to buy the contour kit, the highlight kit, the eyeshadows and stuff like that all separately. But if I had done it that way, everything that I wanted literally came to like £70 to £80, and I didn't want to spend that much money on makeup, which I don't actually know if it's going to be good or not because it could be absolutely rubbish. So I went for a different approach and I spent £40 altogether, which is still quite a lot because Prettylittlething didn't let me use my student discount on their makeup, and I was like, really? And if anyone knows me, especially my mum, she knows that I do not pay full price for anything. Like I love getting my little bargains and my little discount codes, but I had to pay full price for all of this and I was deep down gutted, but I done it because I wanted to film this video and see what this makeup is all about. So the first thing I picked up I didn't really want to buy, that's why I did look at buying everything separately, but I just couldn't afford to do that. So I picked up the Full Works Ultimate Face Palette, and first thing I'm going to say is the packaging is absolutely insane. Like I know that if I hate this, I'm still going to keep it and keep it on display because I'm obsessed with this packaging. And another thing I'm going to say is that it does feel really good quality. Like it doesn't feel cheap, it's got some weight to it as well, and when you open it up, it does give me a bit of kiddie palette vibes from when I was little, from when I was like 7 years old, and I just loved makeup. So that's why I was so skeptical of buying this, purely because I just thought like, am I 7 or 17? Like, you know what I mean? But I thought I'd get it anyway because like all the products still the same, and you get 40 eyeshadows. You've got some mattes and shimmers in there. It is a very browny neutral palette. Like there's not really any major like bam in there. There is some really nice like colours in there, but these are all shimmers. You've got like a green, a purple and a pink, which I do like that they've had in there, but all the mattes are really browny and some of the shades do look quite samey. But we're going to try and create a look with it. I'm going to try and see what I can do. And then you get 20 lip glosses. Now I cannot remember the last time I used lip glosses. They were in a pan, but we're going to see how it goes. And then you get like 2 contoury bronzy shades, a highlight and a blush, and the blush is actually matte, which I absolutely love. Like I hate shimmery blushes, so we've got a nice matte blush there. Then you've got these little brushes here, which I probably will not use. This really does give kiddie palette vibes. Don't know why you had to put them in there, Prettylittlething. You could have just added 2 nice little highlights. The next thing I picked up was 2 of their face brushes. Now these came in a kit together for £10. This one comes with a sort of angled fluffy brush and then like a face sort of fluffy brush. I'm feeling to use these for like contour and blush. That's what I'm sort of feeling, and I'm really excited to try these out. Like these were only £10 for 2, and I was just really intrigued to see how they perform. And the final thing I picked up was probably one of the most things I'm most excited for. You guys know that I love doing festival looks on my channel, so if you want to go see some of them, then definitely go check them out. But I picked up the Prettylittlething All That Glitters 6-piece glitter set, and when this came I was actually thinking this morning like, a Prettylittlething gonna mug me off and do like really small little pots, but they didn't, and I'm like so happy with this. And you get 6 pots. These are actually glitter balms, so they're not loose glitters. These little pots are so big and deep, like it's insane, and look how gorgeous they all look. Like I am obsessed and I'm so excited to try these out. They're £15, so pretty reasonable really, depending on how they perform. As you guys can probably tell, I've primed, foundation, concealer, powdered and done my eyebrows because they didn't have any like face products or anything. If you like this video, then please smash a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I am actually just going to stop rambling on, so let's test this makeup out. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with contour and blush. So I'm going to be testing out these brushes. No hairs are actually coming out, and we have a hair. It's not molting like crazy, I just had like 1 hair come out, but they feel really, really soft. Let's see what the other one's like. That must have just been an odd hair because like nothing else is coming out of this one or the other one. And like I say, they both feel really soft. They do feel a bit cheapy, but like they were £10, so technically these were like £5 each. First off, I'm going to go in with the contour shade, and I'm going to go in with this one here, and if I do need to deepen it up, I'll go in with this one here. However, this one does look really dark, so I'm kind of scared. Okay, so let's go in with this. One thing that I will say is that there's a lot of fallout that's come up, but a lot of product has come off, so these could be very pigmented. However, they do like look a bit chalky. That's a really nice shade, and that just like went on. I was not expecting that. Just build it up a bit. These are very chalky, but like they do blend. I might just go in with the dark one a bit, just because I want it. I know this is a big mistake, but I just want to go in with it. It wasn't actually that bad. I just love contour and like deepening out my face. Okay, so I have all contoured my face, and I literally feel like those shades just really suit my skin very well. Like I say, there's a bit of fallout and they do feel a tad chalky, but I don't hate it. Like, I genuinely don't hate it, and for some reason it looks so good on my skin. Like, I'm genuinely shook. Like, I was not expecting that at all. Brush isn't my favourite, but it's not the worst. Like, it is workable. Next off, I'm going to go in with this big brush here. I'm going to go in with blush, and this blush looks like such a pretty colour, but oh my god, that's so pigmented. I'm so glad that it's matte though, because I literally hate shimmery blushes. Okay, so the blush isn't blending as nicely, but I feel like it might be the brush is very like flimsy, if that makes sense. But it's a really pretty shade. Oh my god, it doesn't even... That actually smells so nice. It doesn't even smell... It's got like a little scent to it. It smells like... It's like a soapy scent. It smells quite nice actually. Okay, so now we're going to go in with eyeshadow. I'm going to do highlighter at the end. And I've got 3 of my like favourite eyeshadow brushes, which I've just like swirled around on a cotton pad, like all the excess. So these are pretty much clean. They're not like spotless, but I've like got as much product off as I can. So I'm going to go in with eyeshadow now, and I'm not too sure what look I'm going to create. Part of me is thinking a halo eye, because I'm absolutely loving my halo eye at the moment. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to sort of do like a brownie sort of look. It's a bit boring, but I would feel like I could do the best with that because of the shades that we've got. So I'm going to go in with this shade here and just run that through my crease. It's actually such a pretty shade. Like, I'm going to build it up a bit more, bring it forward. I am not mad at that. So I'm going to deepen it up, and I'm going to go in for the plunge. I'm going to go in with this really dark brown here. I'm really curious to how these are going to blend in together. That is honestly not even bad. I just want to add something in. I've actually seen Anna's video on testing this exact palette out, and I think this just proves that makeup does perform so differently on people's skin. She did have trouble blending in the shadows, but I'm literally having no trouble at all. So I just want you guys to bear that in mind. Like, it does vary on people's skin, because this is literally working like so. I'm genuinely so shocked. Like, so I'm just giving you guys my opinion on it. Like, it could be different for you guys, so don't think that I'm lying at all. Literally, products just work so different on people's skin. So now I'm going to go in the outer and the inner corner with this with the darkest shade, which is this black. And I'm aware that I've used very minimal shades, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch it over for you guys so you guys can see how the other shades are. I feel like to get a really good blend with these shadows, you need to have a really light hand. Okay, so I just swatched some of the colours of the palette, and this is how they all turned out. Obviously, this is only finger swatches, so I'm not too sure how the brush like application on the eye would go, but as far as I can see, these are actually very pigmented. Not extremely pigmented, but these are pigmented, and I wasn't expecting the colour payoff to be like it was. And this gold down here, when I swatched it, it was a different formula to these ones, and it was so creamy, and it is literally insane. Like, I feel like that's my favourite shade out of the whole palette. Even in the pan, you can sort of see like how like creamy consistency that was, and I was so shook. Now I'm going to go put some concealer and do like bit of like a halo eye, just the concealer part, and then I'll come back and like apply shadow and stuff on top of it. Okay, so I've just put on some concealer and I feel like I really want to go in with one of these like glitter balms. So I'm going to go in with the gold one. Look at how insane that is. That is literally insane. I'm actually going to put some of this in my inner corner as well, just to... That is so much easier than applying a loose glitter. Like, it's literally like got the stickiness to it and then it just glides on. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish the other eye, stick some lashes on, and also go in with the darker shade as well, like just to blend in the halo eye a bit more, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've just finished off my eyes and stuck on some eyelashes, and I'm genuinely shook. It's a bit basic still, but it does look very like glam, like with the glitter. I feel like without the glitter, I feel like you could only really do like a casual sort of daytime look with that palette, but with the glitter I feel like you could this is like full on night out glam. Finish it off and going with highlight and lips. So I'm going to be going in with this highlighter here. It does look a tad dark, but I feel like it will be okay for my skin. Like, it does, look at that. Like, it might be too dark for some really light complexions, but I feel like it may just be okay for my skin. It's not a blinding highlight, but it is a nice highlight, especially if you want a natural glow. This is giving me like a natural glow. Okay, so now we're going to finish off the look with lips, and all of these are like lip glosses, and I'm generally not too sure what shade to go in with. I'm feeling like this sort of neutral brownie sort of shade. It's a nice gloss, but I feel like I want it a bit darker, so I'm actually going to be going in with the darkest lip colour, which is this one down here. It is nice, but I just want it like a tad bit darker. These are very sheer. They're not really that pigmented. Also, I guess they are glosses. You know, like I'm going over the top with the darkest shade and it's not really that dark. Anyway, lovelies, this is the finished look that I've created, and I'm literally so surprised like at how good the products performed. Eyeshadow palette and like the face palette isn't my favourite thing in the world. I'm not a massive lover of the lip glosses, however the formula is nice and they do feel nice on my lips. It's just like the shade I'm not like overstruck about, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm literally not mad at it, and I would actually say it's a hit. But like I say, just remember that all products perform different. Are you having me on? So as I was saying, obviously all products perform differently on people's skin, and like you could get this and it like be absolutely awful for you or be as good as it was for me. And these glitters are insane. Like, I feel like that proper made my look. I feel like without these it could have been a bit more of a fail. I feel like this glitter proper pulled the look together, and I feel like without it maybe it might have not been as good. So I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you smash a big thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!